Good morning, everyone. My name is Stephen Renwick. I am co-founder of Mindmatch, a startup based in Berlin, developing AI to help companies hire smarter and faster. So you may be aware we're in the midst of the fourth industrial revolution. It sounds grand, but what it basically means is that AI, artificial intelligence, and big data is affecting the way we work in almost every industry. Artificial intelligence has the potential to improve working in almost every job function in almost every industry, but particular job functions are more suitable for improvement through AI than others. One of the job functions that's most suitable for AI improvement is in-company human resources admin functions, so the first line of hiring within companies. Recent study from Oxford University predicted that human resources within companies had a 90% probability of being automated within the next 20 years. So that's a big opportunity. And why? Because the recruitment industry, as you all know, is pretty big. The permanent recruitment industry market on its own is worth about $50 billion a year. And it's dominated by manual, time-consuming tasks, such as screening through hundreds of candidates for jobs and trying to find extra talent to fill your pipeline to fill jobs in your company. And it's also notable because it's dominated by pretty large fees charged by recruitment agencies to help you hire faster. But that doesn't mean that technology is not already improving the HR field. The applicant tracking system industry is already worth $20 billion a year. It's growing quickly, about 20% year on year. And it shows that companies are willing to pay pretty large sums of money to improve the process of hiring talent and getting the right candidates into their company as quickly as possible. So where does Mindmatch fit into that? The product, the technology that we've built, works through integration with existing applicant tracking systems. And what we've developed is a supervised and unsupervised machine learning model that looks at candidates, looks at job profiles, and helps recruiters understand how good of a match a candidate is for an individual position in a company based on their skills, based on their relevant experience, and also based on the type of hiring they've done before and whether or not this candidate is going to be a good cultural fit for a company. So this is what it looks like when you're looking at the application of an individual candidate within your, for example, Greenhouse account, which is one of the fastest growing ATS systems out there. This is a massive benefit for recruiters within fast-growing companies, particularly tech companies, because they spend a lot of time looking through candidates. It may only take 30 seconds to 90 seconds to look at each individual candidate. That time adds up pretty quickly when you're hiring a lot of roles. So we allow the recruiters to very quickly identify who the best candidates are so they can speak to them quickly and get them in-house and prioritize them and not waste time speaking to the candidates who are completely unsuitable for the role. So that's the screening side of things, but we also help companies increase their pipeline. We use our AI to look out on the web for candidates that are also suitable for position, that are maybe in your network, that haven't considered applying yet, that you can approach, or we can approach for you on your behalf to add to your candidate pipeline so you've got more chance of hiring the best candidate as quickly as possible. So Mindmatch is actually a spin-out from a company called Honeypot, which is one of Europe's most successful developer-focused job platforms. That means we've got an exceptionally deep level of expertise in recruitment, particularly around engineering recruitment. And it also means that we've trained our AI engine based on data from matching over 600 companies to thousands of engineers. So an exceptionally rich data source, which is very important for building AI. Myself, I used to work for Rocket Internet, launching companies for them in Germany and in London. My previous company was a fintech company, which I exited earlier this year. Our advisory board includes Kaya Tanner, who's the co-founder of Honeypot and also a founder of Uplift, which is a very successful tech company in Berlin. Mark Levy, who's the chief employee experience officer at Airbnb, as well as two of the world's top data scientists working in AI research at their own AI companies. So we spent the last year developing our AI engine in collaboration with a number of Honeypot's clients. So we're pretty confident we've got one of the best currently developer-focused AI recruitment engines on the market. And we're entering private beta with a number of these large tech companies. To date, we've been privately funded, but as we're about to start commercializing our technology, we're looking to raise a significant seed round now to get things started. So if you're interested in what is obviously a very large market, you're interested in investing in the technology that's going to disrupt this market, I would invite you to come and speak to me after this talk. Thank you.